software. In this video, we will understand about gold loan, flexible rate of interest. In master setup product scheme, I have created one product scheme for runtime flexible interest. So rate of interest 1%, flexible ROI 1.5%. This is created for testing purpose because this is not anyway required as we have added interest configuration here. So in interest configuration 0 to 30 days, 1%, 31 to 60 days, and accordingly we have configured 120 days and above 3%. The tenor is 12% and the calculation method is runtime interest. In this case, I have considered principal as 10,000 for testing purpose, and first locking period is not configured, but we can configure in days, week, month, quarter, year accordingly. I will show the demo with first lock duration configuration as well, but to understand the calculation, let's go ahead without locking period first. So this is created. Important point here to note that this will not be applied because we have configured according to the max, mean and max duration. All right. So I search customer and then click loan. I select a product scheme, and for testing purpose I am selecting 20th April as the disbursement date. I click save. Loan 198 is created. I search the loan. Here to understand 153 days calculated by system and ROI applied 3% because it falls in above 121 days, and this is the interest calculated. Okay, now let's understand the loan was disbursed on 28th April, so I select 28th April, which is 0 days for 1%, so no interest calculated here. I increase by 1 day, so it will be calculating for 1 day at 1% rate of interest. I now increase the month, so 1 month 30 days, still it is 1%, and let's say 31 days, then 1.5% rate of interest. If I keep increasing the month, the rate of interest will be applied as per the bracket defined for that rate of interest. So I select 28th August, so 121 days at 3%. Now this much interest is calculated, but let's say customer is paying only 220 on this date. I click receive. Now I search loan again. Here if you see, for 31 days it should be a bracket of 1.5%, but now ROI is applied 3% because the interest was paid partially. So this interest is carried forward and the rate of interest will be applied 3% till this interest will be paid fully. So whatever days we select now, it doesn't matter anything because this rate of interest is fixed actually for till this is recovered. So now customer, let's say whatever amount is paid by customer, it will get adjusted here and rate of interest will be reduced. So let's try to understand if 1000 is paid. And now if we calculate 198, so 310 is still interest calculated. Now rate of interest is 0, so it should calculate the 1% rate of interest is applied now. Okay, so this way the rate of interest will get calculated here, Now here a little bit confused actually, so let's try another example and let's see how it works. Loan, same, then for fourth, saved 199. Here for till 8 actually, let's say 220 is received and 199. 310 is calculated 1310 for 31 days. So let's receive entire rate of interest, and if we see here, it's 1000 is the carried over, and for remaining days actually 310 calculated. So let's receive this at 3%. Receive. Now let's search the loan again. Now the rate of interest not carried forward actually here. So if you see the rate of interest 1% applied, if we go one jump till 31st, it will be 1% again, and if we go 31 days again 1.5%. All right, so this is how it will get calculated, and now whatever amount received, so it will stick actually, so it's working fine now. All right, let's try to see a demo with locking period. So I select this scheme, just change the name as locking. So let's say duration we keep 5 days locking. Save. For this also we'll have to configure the interest. So 0 to 30 days 1%, 31 to 60 1.5, 61 to 92, and 91 and above 2.5. Search the customer, clicked loan, selected the new scheme, and now just to understand the locking period, let's say loan is given on same day. So I click save, loan 200 is created. So actually 5 days locking is, even though it is given on today, but 5 days locking is done at rate of interest 1. So let's say if I jump till 30 days, still it's 1%. As soon as I jump, then 1.5%. Okay. And similarly, we can also have 1 month locking here. So I click here. So locking 1 month. You can also keep 30 days in case you want to go by days actually, because if I say 1 month and loan is given on let's say 15th Jan, so first locking will be applied on 15th Feb actually, if we say 1 month locking. Let's try this, and we can do 30 days locking. So there would be a difference between 30 days and 1 month locking actually. So for 1 month, let's configure again. This we can make it little simplified so that no need to enter again and again. We can, in future, we can provide option to directly copy the configuration from some other scheme. 61 till, and configuration for 30 days locking also 0 to 30 1%, 31 to 60 1.5, and 61 to, let's say, rest of the days. I search loan, and let's say locking 1 month, and if I select 9th, or let's say 28th August, or yeah, let's say 9th. What will happen? We'll understand this. And creating one more loan with number of days locking. It's for same date. So 201 is created with 1 month locking. So 1 month locking minus 30 days calculating. I'll just fix it later, but it says 1 month locked, and that's why 100. And this locking is done till 28th. Okay, 1 month. And if I go 1 day, so 1 month, 1 day actually. Okay, and in case of 202, it's actually 30 days locking. So if I go next 28, actually this September is 30th actually, so it will not make any difference now. But let's try to do something. Let's see if we can create future loan here in October. Say 203, and here locking 30 days. So if I go November, so 27th November, it will 30 days, it will be on 27th November. On 28th, it will apply on 31 days actually. Okay, so I have tried to cover all possible combinations for runtime interest. I hope you liked this video. Please subscribe to Jainam Software and share this video. Thank you so much. Have a great day.